Hola personas, ¿cómo están? How are y'all doing today? Welcome to my channel, Taste of Divinity. I appreciate your visit. It's your girl Tasty. Hey y'all. So this week we're going to be doing the lesson spread, and this is going to be for my Capricorns. The way that I do the order is based off of the views from the previous week. So if you want your videos earlier in the week, just get your views up. You can share it with other Capricorn friends or people who you know have Capricorn in their chart, or just share your video as a whole. Um, but with this lesson spread, as y'all already know, it's not going to resonate with every Capricorn out there. The message that comes out is intended for whoever it is supposed to be for those with Capricorn in their chart. And so if it resonates with you, that is very awesome. I pray that you're able to receive a message to help you gain clarity on your current position. But if it doesn't resonate with you, just check out other signs in your chart. Um, the questions that we're going to hit with this spread is where you're at currently, a current obstacle you're facing, and then 2 lessons that you're supposed to learn to help you overcome this obstacle. Life is just all about learning lessons to help you be a better person and get through your life journey. So if it's not where you're at currently and it's not a current obstacle that you're facing, then it's more than likely not your story at this time. So check out other signs in your chart, and those may resonate with you more. We're going to start off with a positive affirmation card because, I like to interrupt our story with some positivity. And then we're going to end with Oracle. So thank you so very much, Spirit, for allowing me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. I appreciate you so much for allowing me to release ego with all of my readings. Thank you for allowing me to receive this message from my Capricorns. So also, for those of y'all who are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I hope you're able to find something here to help you in your journey. And if you would like to be notified when I drop videos, right next to the subscription box is a bell notification, and you can click all, and it'll let you know when I drop my videos. I'm going to do my best to drop them every single week, a different spread for you guys every week. But subscribe, like, share, comment. So let's go ahead and get started. I appreciate you so much, Spirit. So what positive affirmation would you like to start my Capricorns off with? Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit? Positive affirmation you like to start my Capricorns off with? Okay. So we have freedom is my divine right. So it says, I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. That is so beautiful. So this is you just like realizing, you know what? I can live my life the way I want to. Like I actually don't have to do what you tell me to do. I actually don't have to have these certain obligations that people place on me. I choose to have these responsibilities. They don't choose to have these responsibilities. Like I choose what I'm responsible for in my life, not the responsibilities that people place on me. So this is like you realizing that you can actually live your life the way that you want to. It's like if I just go by what these people are telling me, and I'm not happy with that, then it's my prerogative to change that, type of thing. So that's very, very beautiful. So let's go ahead and get started on your actual spread. So thank you so very much, Spirit. So can you show me clearly where my Capricorns are at currently? Where my Capricorns at currently? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. Where my Capricorns at currently? So we're at currently, oh my gosh, baby, you got the Magician card, period, poo. You better. Look with the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, baby. Okay, I see you. You tapping into your creative power. You're literally tapping into your freedom. You're just like really like freedom is my divine right. Like the Magician, this is a manifester, it's a creator, it's a very powerful card. It's the first card in the deck, and it just talks about you realizing that you can create your reality. You have all the tools that you need to create your reality. You see how that person is hungry? They're like, man, I've been starving for this freedom. I've been starving to tap into my creative skills. I've been starving to take control over my life. And I'm tired of starving. I'm tired of wanting these people to feed me. I'm tired of expecting people to do things for me. I'm going to do things for myself. I love it. I really love this energy. We got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Swords being here. So the Seven of Swords just talks about deceptive energy. It talks about wearing a mask. This is just like, you know what? I'm tired of pouring my love, showing my love, showing my support to things that are taking away from me, to things that are just deceitful. You know, like people who act like they love me, but in reality, they don't. You know, so I do feel like you're just wanting to be successful. You're wanting to, you know, release the past, release past deception. Whether that's from yourself or from others around you, you just want to have an overwhelming amount of love, pour an overwhelming amount of love into yourself. Um, Even, you know, your past self, to where you felt like you wasn't being who you are authentically. You're just like, you know what, I'm still going to love myself. I'm not going to talk to myself in a self-defeating way, because that's not going to help me change. I'm going to love my past self, the things that I accepted, my current self and my future self. I'm going to love myself, period. And I feel successful. I feel like I can take control of my life. I feel like, you know, I do have a lot of success. I feel like I do have a lot of people encouraging me. I do feel like I have support. Um, I feel like I can have support. You know, I do feel like you feel like you can. You feel like you can be successful. You feel like you put way too much into the things that you do, or you're way too talented and way too skillful to be something that you're not. To be surrounded by people who you feel like are just going to take away from you, or to be surrounded by people who you feel like just kind of half-ass supports you, or even just you half-ass and supporting yourself with your own ideas. You're just like, you know, with this Knight of Cups. Actually, this is the Page of Cups. This Page of Cups with this Four of Pentacles is like, you know what? I need to hold on to my dreams. I need to hold on to my ideas, because I'm really sitting on a gold mine. You know, with my own ideas, my own skills, my own abilities, I am sitting on a gold mine, and I need to start actually creating things. I need to start putting my creative skills out there. I need to start putting myself out there, because I do believe that I can be successful with the things that I can do, you know, with my own, just my creative abilities as a whole. So some of y'all are just, y'all mind, the ideas that y'all have are very, very innovative. And you just feel like the things that you pour your emotions to, if you have a lot of love for it, you just feel like you can be successful with it. Like you can have a successful career with it. So that's where it's at currently. So let's see what your obstacle is then. You're tapping into your creative ability. That's really, really beautiful. And realizing that you do have the freedom to create your reality. So let's see what your obstacle is. So can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, what are my Capricorn's current obstacle? What's their current obstacle? So your current obstacle is the Empress card. Wow, with the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the Empress card talks about unconditional love. This is someone who's very motherly, someone who's very nurturing. This is Libra energy, so some of y'all can have that in your chart. But this is a mother. It's someone who is a divine creator, a divine manifester. So even though you're wanting to tap into your creative ability, and you do feel like it's your divine right to be in control of your life, your obstacle is just tapping into that Empress energy. The Empress is the highest ranking card in the deck. She's a creator. So she not only births ideas, she births, you know, life. She births life into herself. She births life into other people. She actually births life, you know, like a baby. Creative aspects, and etc, etc. So with this Death card at the bottom of the deck, this talks about a massive transformation, like literally killing off an old version of yourself, rebirth and renewal, transforming into a brand new person. So your obstacle is really just tapping into your creative abilities, realizing that you deserved to not have limitations placed on you. You deserve to to be the creator of your life. You deserve to feel like you are the Empress. You deserve to feel like, you know, you deserve for everything to be great in your life. You deserve to feel like, you know, you have these high standards set in place. So your obstacle is just feeling like you deserve to be of high status, you know, to feel like you can transform into this person, and where you can release these old past limiting thinking patterns, beliefs, things that will hinder you, etc., etc. And also not allowing for endings to get the best of you. So ending certain relationships, certain versions of yourself, um, relationships that you cared about, friendships, etc., and those endings not affecting um, your own self-esteem or just how you feel about yourself, the status of how you feel about yourself. It's just like, even though these relationships ended, I still feel like I'm the empress. I still feel like I deserve better. I have to bring a certain end to these certain relationships because I don't resonate with them anymore, because I'm holding myself to certain standards, and I want the people around me to hold themselves to certain standards as well, because I know that I'm going to be like the people who are around me. I know I'm going to act like the people who are around me. I know my 5 closest friends is going to be, it says a lot about who I am as a person. So if I'm hanging around people who make excuses, if I'm hanging around people who just gossip, if I'm hanging around people who are afraid to take a risk on their dreams, if I'm hanging around people who are afraid to embrace themselves, who don't feel confident in themselves, who don't feel like they are royalty as well, then I'm going to also feel that way. So I do feel like this is you just welcoming in that transformation, raising your standards on yourself, and then also being okay with the change that's happening around you as well. So I do feel like that's your obstacles. Like, is it okay? Is it okay? Because my wisdom is telling me that, I deserve to feel these emotions. That my wisdom is telling me I deserve to feel great. My wisdom is telling me that I deserve to be here. I deserve to have all this greatness. But when I look at my friends and stuff, or the people who are around me, it doesn't really correlate with the life that I want. Is it okay for me to leave it? Is it okay for me to be up here, just with my wisdom shining? Is it okay for me to do what's best for me? So let's see what they say your first lesson is to help you overcome this obstacle. So can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, what are my Capricorn's first lesson? The Empress card is also wifey card, so some of you guys just wanting to feel like you are wifey material or hubby material, because we're all made up of masculine and feminine energy. It's feeling like you can create. Is it okay for me to believe in my creative abilities? My wisdom is telling me I can create all this stuff on my own, but my partner may not agree with me, my friends may not agree with me, but I do. My parents may not agree with me, but I do feel like I can create my life. Is it okay for me to take this leap of faith? Even the age that I'm at right now, is it okay for me to tap into my creative abilities to create my life? Is that okay? Hell yeah, it's okay. All right, so let's see. First lesson. Show me clearly, please, Spirit, first lesson to help my Capricorns overcome this obstacle. So we have 2 cards. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is just someone who's a dreamer, is someone who is just now tuning into their emotions, is someone who is just now tuning into their skills. So this is you just looking at yourself differently, just like, you know what? I'm creating this stuff for these people when I can create it for myself. Are you really just looking at just things that you're capable of doing? It's like, you know what? I can actually build contracts. I can collaborate with people based off of, my own creative abilities, my own skills, and my own talents. Because the 3 of Pentacles just talks about building your life. It talks about collaboration. It talks about paperwork. So, this could be like LLCs, or, you finding your own brand for yourself, or, you may possibly be starting a YouTube channel, just you starting your own personal brand, just putting yourself out there with something that you are talented about, just starting new projects, learning new skills, learning new things, developing new things, trying new things to see, what you're actually good at. Because you do know that you are creative. I feel like you can actually create anything. You can do anything that you put your mind to. So you're just like, you know what, let me explore my things that may be of interest to me, or let me just explore, period, to see what I'm good at. Let me try to paint, let me try to draw, let me try to create a video, let me try to edit, let me try to do this, let me try to do that. So it's just like you're challenging yourself to see what you can actually build. You're just looking at things, observing things, and seeing, can I build this? I think I can. Let me see. So one of your lessons is to legit just build your life up, building your life, collaborating, with things, with your own skills, building your life with your own skills, your own talents, your own traits, etc. and etc. So yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, with the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is someone who's a creative person, it's an entrepreneur, someone who trusts in their creative skills to go after the life that they want and build the life that they want. It talks about healing as well, because they do have a past that they're not necessarily proud of, and they do have certain imperfections that, that could hinder them from truly feeling confident within themselves. But with that Knight of Pentacles, it's just telling you to take things slowly when it comes to building the life that you want, making sure you have a clear vision, a clear point, a clear target for where you want to be at in your life. So you just having that vision, and you maintaining that vision, and you focusing on that vision when it comes to building your life the way that you want, is what's going to help you tap into this Empress energy of, I feel like I deserve to be here, I deserve to have great things. It's like you literally being focused on what it is that you see. It's just you, just like, I know what my mark is, I know what I want to build, I know how I want my life to be, and I'm going to take things slowly. Doesn't matter how long it takes. I know what I want, and so I'm going to go after what I want until I get what I want, and can't nothing stop me. So it's like you literally have on blinders, and that's what's going to help you really, really embrace who you are. You're not looking left, you're not looking right, you're not caring what this person is saying, you're not caring what that person is saying. You know your mark, you know what you want to build, you know the contracts you have set in place, you know the collaborations that you have set in place, you know your skills, and you know that you are capable of growing your skills. Even if you're not good at doing certain things, you know that you're going to be that you're going to put forth, the time and effort to actually build or grow your skills. Whatever it is that you want to do, you know that you're capable of getting better. So just like, even if I'm not really good right now, I know that I'm going to work on it until I'm good at it. I know if I'm consistent enough and I'm focused enough, that I can become great. And so that's one of the lessons. It says to legit know your pinpoint, know what you're aiming for in life, and then just learning how to be more emotionally in tune, to put your emotions into those things that you actually love, like expressing your emotions towards those things that you actually love. So let's see what your second lesson is. So can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, what are my Capricorn's second lesson when it comes to this obstacle that they're facing, transforming into the wonderful person that they are? Your second lesson is the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is very, very beautiful. The Page of Pentacles talks about being a student always. So this talks about unlearning things that you thought you knew. So I do see that you felt like you were chained to certain individuals. You felt like you were chained to certain ways of doing things, certain people, a certain mindset, a certain version of yourself. But with this Tower card being here, that just talks about a foundation ending, relationships ending, jobs ending, the universe intervening. Because, like I said, this Devil card is like chained to a version of yourself, a person, your past, just feeling like you're stuck, to depression, not feeling like you have control over your life. So the universe will intervene when you're not operating at your highest self, when you're not doing what it is that you're supposed to do. So with that Tower card being here, that's just like, it's destruction, it's foundations breaking down, versions of yourself breaking down. So that new ones can be built, strong ones can be built, ones where you are actually operating with the skills and beliefs that you are supposed to operate out of. So this is the Judgment card that talks about your higher calling. It also talks about just releasing judgment, not feeling like you're going to be judged, not really caring about judgment. Honestly, it's really not even caring about judgment. It's continuously to stay consistent, towards the things that you want to do when it comes to, your happiness and the legacy that you want. Because you got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, baby. Now, 10-10, that just talks about ending old cycles to welcome in new cycles. So this is a brand new stage in your life. And with this Page of Pentacles being here, this, like I said, there's been a student always. So you literally have to unlearn things you thought you knew, unlearn, you know, things that were taught to you that you thought that this is how you're supposed to build your life. Unlearn, like, you know, this is what's possible for me. You're unlearning a lot of things so that you can relearn different things. You're being a student, and you're going to be a student always. Don't ever think that you know everything. Every situation, every person that comes into your life is here to teach you something, you know. So there's always a lesson to be learned through anything. But with that Page of Pentacles, your lesson is to legit be a student always, to pay attention to the details when it comes to the actions you're taking, the things that you're investing in, your thoughts, the things that you have in this physical world, the things that you're putting into this physical world, and then just physical efforts that are placed into you. Just paying attention to those things, because there may be certain contracts here or certain things that you're doing that goes that contradicts with the type of life that you want, you know, that may need to be brought to an ending so that you can truly be happy and build your legacy the way that you want to build it. Because I do have the Pisces card here, the Moon card, that just talks about secrets and illusions, and we also have the Six of Cups, and this just talks about nostalgic energy, things from your past. So there are most definitely things from your past that you may need to work through. I said unlearning things, things that you thought was possible for you. You know, my dad did this, my mom did this, and so I thought that's how you were supposed to do things. You know, this is what was taught to me, so I thought that's what was possible. You know, my parents were never able to achieve this, so I thought I wouldn't be able to achieve that, you know, type of thing. So there's a lot of things from your past people, past friends, past possibilities, just releasing those things so that you can truly build your legacy the way that you want to build it. What it is saying, I move beyond past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. So you were literally created to have divine freedom, you know. So this is you literally learning how to tap into that divine freedom, learning what skills that you need to develop and what things you need to invest in so that you can feel more like you're in control of your life. So let's go ahead and start. But with this Page of Pentacles also, it's also like, you know, not wanting for things to just be super, super perfect. Yes, pay attention to details, because that's what the Page of Pentacles is about, paying attention to details. But it's also just like not realizing there's never going to be a perfect time to get started, you know, and it's just like, put yourself out there and just grow from there, you know, type of thing. And I can only give an example with this. You know, I don't have like an intro yet. I'm not really acquainted with editing and stuff just yet, but I know how to record. I know I wanted to get these videos out, and you know, my social medias were messing up. I used to just do live videos on there, but they all started messing up. So I was like, oh, I guess I have to create a YouTube channel. You feel me? And I'm gonna just grow from here. There's gonna be so much more included on this YouTube channel, but as of right now, I'm going to just put myself out there and I'm going to learn as I go, you know. So let's see what they say. What additional messages do you have for my Capricorns concerning their lesson? So literally don't wait for the perfect time to get started on building your life. Start building your life now, you know, even with that Page of Cups, you know, because these are freshmen. These are people who are just starting. These are people who just, you know, taking their first steps into building a life that they want. Just stay focused on your goal. Stay focused on what you want. Don't care about judgment. Don't care about people laughing at you. Are you coming off like a fool? Just know what you're going to grow into, because they're all going to laugh at you. But you know, at the end of the day, who's gonna be laughing? You know, like for real. So it's just like, don't allow for those judgments to stop you from living the life that you deserve to live. Because in reality, people are laughing at you because they wish they had the guts to do it themselves, you know, and they're also afraid that people are going to laugh at them, and that's why they're not doing it. And that's just how majority of the people are. You don't want to be like the majority. So yeah, you're taking a leap of faith. Yeah, you know, a lot of people don't understand why you're doing what it is you're doing. And yeah, you are kind of at the top, you know. It's not that many people there because it's exclusive, baby. It's exclusive. The top is exclusive. But a lot of people are not willing to be different. You know, a lot of people aren't willing to step outside of their comfort zone to to step away from the crowd. You know, even though if you look at the statistics, majority of people are miserable. Majority of people are living a life that they are not happy with. You know, so it's just like you ask yourself, what do you want to be like? And if you look at the statistics of things, it's the 2% of people who chose to step out of their comfort zone that actually live the life that they dream of, but they had to make certain sacrifices. They had to learn certain things. You know, they had to release certain limitations. You know, so be wary of that. Be aware of that. You know, don't think that you do know it all. But always be open to receiving, you know, knowledge, ideas. It's not to say that you don't know anything, you guys, because I always feel like, you know, I'm never going to tell anybody to just take someone's word. Not like even with the stuff that I say, you see if you can apply it to your life. So you really just want to sit down with yourself, sit down with your heart, listen to the information that's being told to you, release your ego and see, you know, can I really apply this to my life? Can I, like, you have your vision, you have your pinpoint, you have, you know, how you want to feel in your life, you know, the type of life you want to live, the traits you want to have, etc., etc. Can I apply this information to my life to help me build the life that I want? If I can't apply it to my life, then I just throw it away, but I'm still going to be open to hearing. Like, I'm still going to be open to hearing, but I'm not going to just take what everyone says. I'm going to also do my own research, but I'm also going to see if it's something that I can apply to my life or not. So let's see here. Additional messages you have for my Capricorns. Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit, concerning my lesson? All right, so we have confusion. And I'm going to take this workaholic at the bottom of the deck, too. So the workaholic, it talks about that's your throat chakra. It's your ability to communicate, any type of form of personal expression, such as writing, art, speaking, presentation skills. It is how you communicate with the world that you see, and it talks about personal leadership, and it redefines beliefs that no longer serve you, and personal responsibility is also brought into play here, because it's like, are you speaking your boundaries? Are you speaking up for yourself? Are you speaking your life into existence? You know, are you communicating your life? Are you presenting yourself, you know, presenting the life that you want to yourself? So workaholic says here, the earthy brown of creation mixes with the inspirational violet. This card indicates one of the most powerful manifesting energies. Now, you are very prolific. If you're creating stalls, you may need to recharge. Know your limits. So workaholic says, while I worked, my life happened. Are you waiting to complete your career before you live your life? Busy work may be helping you hide from the real issues. Am I working too much and suffering from burnout? Is there something important that I am avoiding? Feelings of inadequacy, transformations indicated, not being fulfilled by work, heeding warnings, refreshing your mind to improve your work, talent, fun, and friends. So now we're going to do confusion, and that just talks about spirit. It's like you being aware of your own conscious choice, your own conscious actions to help you create your life, to bring you closer to spiritual magnetism, to bring you closer into your creative ability. So what actions are you consciously taking to help you create your life? So confusion says, when you are in the unknown, it may be a little comfort to know that you are safe. Understand that your angels have brought you to this point. You may need a little bit more information at this time. Remain still and allow for inspiration to come in. It will come. So confusion at a deeper glance says, every silver lining has a cloud. Through the willingness to be in confusion, we find clarity. There is nothing to solve. Meditation and quiet time will bring clarity. Can I see confusion as a good thing? Can I learn to let go of needing an immediate outcome? Allow for confusion, spiritual support, consequences of action, finding love, clarity, support, and revelation. So with that being said, that's why I was like, ultimately you have a clear vision of how you want your life to be. You know, how you, like, what you know that you're going to achieve in your life. So it's just like whenever things, even if you're in the unknown, you know that you're going to hit your mark regardless, because you see it so clearly. You know, it's just trusting what you see. That's it. And so let's go ahead and get some cards from your Work Your Light Oracle. So can you show me clearly, Spirit, what messages you have for my Capricorns concerning your lesson? Okay. So we have We have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So literally you're going through a transformation. This transformation is what your obstacle is, because you're just like, you know, things may be ending. You're just like, what the hell is happening right now? You're awakening. So we have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change, you know? So like I said, your friends, an old version of yourself, maybe even things that you accept from yourself, your thought patterns, you know, et cetera, unlearning things. So we have keepers of earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And that's very beautiful, because that goes hand in hand with this confusion part. It's just like, man, you know, what am I supposed to do right now? Things are ending. And it's just like knowing that this literally happens so that you can trust in your own skills, so that you can build your life up the way that you want, you know, so you can stop, you know, just tolerating less than what you deserve. And then we have priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? I do feel like that's you leading your own life, tapping into your own divine right to be free, to have freedom. So that's very beautiful. So let's go ahead and read messages from your angels. What messages do you have from our Capricorns concerning their lesson? Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit? Okay. So we have Ray, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So you see how she's meditating right there? That's really beautiful, because even in this confusion, just like there's nothing to solve, just sit, stand still, and allow for things to be revealed to you. Things from your past, your certain traits, certain skills that you have, things that you genuinely want to do. So exercising to get your mind off of things. Yoga to just keep you at calm, meditating to keep you calm, so that you won't let your anxiety get the best of you, so you won't let fear get the best of you. You are safe, even if things are unknown right now. And then we have Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer just like me. So with that being said, I love y'all so much. I hope this message resonated for whoever it's supposed to resonate for, and y'all have a wonderful day on purpose. Okay, toodles.